Life force, the power of spirit to manifest, is placing us all on the spot. It is the same one, the focal point of emergence into the new. We have pushed open the gateway. Now we find ourselves living in an unknown reality, the one certainty being that there is no going back. We are here now. Everything is just the same and totally different. We are standing on terra firma, but the ground feels unfamiliar, shifting. The good old ways and comfortable routine days are over, and the only way on is through. Know that only the lantern of your inner spirit can guide your way on. Let it shine. Let it show you your way. Let it show you your way.
Hello, friends. Welcome to this beautiful time of meditation, and it's a real joy to see you. Many loving faces, lovely faces. I don't know if there's anybody here who doesn't know Joy, but if there is, just give me a wave. Ah, there is. Somebody raised a hand. If you don't know Joy, then Joy is the co-creator of the Transformation Game and the original Angel cards. And I've had the immense good fortune to be mentored by Joy for the last almost 4 years now. And we've created a few online offerings together, and we're just really delighted that you're able to join us today for this hour of meditation. Joy will take us through readings from her book Soul Infusions, and we'll just spend some time meditating, journaling, and really allowing our soul's light to guide us so that we can step into the path with greater confidence and clarity and live from the vibrancy of our souls. So very excited for this time together. I'm going to hand over to Joy. If you need anything during the meditation, do drop a note in the chat to me. I'll be here just to help out. If you're stuck with anything, yeah, I'm just here for you. So welcome, welcome, welcome from wherever you're coming in from, and I'll hand over to Joy.
Hello, everyone. Oh gosh, it's so shocking to see oneself in spotlight. Sorry, can't get used to it. Some of you I know really well, and some of you are new, but this is an hour of self-care. And as I'm talking, this is one thing about speaking and about my voice. Keep opening up inside. Kind of listen to what I'm saying, but at the same time, reach to your soul. So give your heart a quick polish and then reach to your soul and feel your soul reaching back to you. And you need to put out a welcome mat to your soul. That's why I'm saying give the heart a quick polish, because you're going to sign the welcome mat with your love. And this is your please, I want your intention for me. I want you to speak to me. I want that to flow into my awareness. So that's your job as I'm whittling on, is basically sending out a flare to the soul, and its favorite job is to respond. So it will come in. And then collectively, we determine the size of the chalice that we create together. And you can expand it with your attention, with your support. So the more personally you are engaged, the bigger the chalice, the bigger the channel, the bigger the download can happen for all of us. So I hope you want to find out something new about yourself, and we'll have some fun tonight, marrying a spiritual practice with our mental and emotional landscape. It's all about information, and it's all about embodiment. We're going to do 2 cycles in one in the hour. So I just want to say, for those who don't know me, this is not academic, this is not theoretical, this is down and dirty, you know, kind of take your shoes off and paddle in the water. We're going to bring the holy into the mundane, and that means change that reaches to the roots of your being. Just to reassure you, this is not one long meditation for an hour, but a series of pauses. Whatever your meditation practice is, there's a kind of slow motion. We go through the blur of the day, and then meditation is a pause where everything goes into slow motion, and we dive beneath the drama and the turbulence and the events. We listen, we slowly surface, we write down what we write down, we capture what we capture, and then we dive again. So we'll be pausing, diving, surfacing. The soul needs time and space. It's like a tea bag. It has to steep. It takes a lifetime, it takes a few hours, but whatever is going on, quietly entering your inner world and saying yes to your inner world, that's what it's all about. So 3 sections to tonight coming up. Meditation. Meditation is when we get still just for a few minutes. Oh, it's hot. Sorry. And we get awareness. So this is what you take away. We get high. We get high, we get whole, we get complete, we get awareness. Then there is activation. We take the transpersonal and we make it personal, and we bring it into form. The transpersonal has to marry the personal. So that will be the second meditation. And then the third meditation is the giveaway, the sort of angel of generosity. So we float up, we anchor down, and then we serve, we share. It's the big giveaway. So we're going to do that starting in just a minute. And this is part of Soul Infusions, which is a prayer-based process, not a destination. So Soul Infusion, like this evening, is a show me what I cannot see from my limited perspective. It's a handing over to whatever's keeping you in a small corner of your perspective on your life. So this is about your task, your engagement is to stop engaging with the narrow sense of yourself and lean back into your connection, into being the divine perspective. So tonight this is what is meant by walking hand, take the hand of the one who loves you and walk with your vulnerability tonight. So that's what we're going to be doing. So the basic question that Kathy and I are holding for you is, hopefully, what can you do to deepen your soul resonance? What can you do differently to allow your spirit to flow unimpeded through you as you? So, meditations, but we'll start with a brief attunement. And I hope everybody who wanted to join has got a chance to come on as I was rambling on. So if you'd like to, I invite you to relax. And what you will settle into a brief attunement, time of quiet. All you do is know where to go, nothing to do. You'll just land here. Take some slow, deep breaths and let yourself land as fully as you can. And let yourself be touched. Let yourself be stirred. Let these words wash through you and at the same time be available to your soul and invite illumination, invite liberation, invite your authentic self to really be here tonight. So clear your inner space with a few deep breaths and feel yourself tuning into a place where there's a feeling of expansiveness, peace. And when you find that place, realize this is my inner sanctuary. This is the place where my soul seeks to guide my outer life. So let your heart relax and open to your own presence right here. Invite it into the messy middle of your life. Let go. Just let go. Soften, settle, smooth any tensions, soothe yourself, and relax. Let everything you don't need fall away into the earth and feel yourself just held in place. Our time together tonight has the hallmarks, the fingerprints of spirit all over it. It is co-facilitated. Kathy and I are hosting, but angels are woven into and through, and other non-physical beings who are actually facilitating this program. It's unpredictable, it's spontaneous, it's just emerging. These non-physicals are really behind the scenes. They drew you here, for one thing. So now you're here. Lower your barriers. Put down your drawbridge, your spiritual guard, and let your heart, let the world's heart touch you. You can be right here with whatever your experience is. So give yourself a sense of sitting in a virtual sanctuary as we connect through Zoom of wise beings, and take your place in that circle. And we link soul to soul and heart to heart with each other and with the powerful transformative presence that flows through these words of soul invocations. And let us place ourselves and our time together into love's presence. We open to deep seeing, deep loving, deep allowing, deep freeing, firming ourselves in the new energy that's seeking emergence through us, letting ourselves be a blessing and be blessed, letting ourselves be instruments of vitality, stability, and love. So hold spaciousness for everyone tonight, today, and simply let that spaciousness in. Relax your grip and let it happen. Open the soles of your feet. Open the crown of your head, above your head. Open your whole being. Be receptive and allow grace to touch you as you reflect on what drew you here. What called you here tonight, today? What are you hoping to experience in the next little while? It's when you have a sense of that, even if you don't have words for it. If you have words, that's great, but just feel the anticipation of bringing your intention to this larger space. And be aware that you're already on a pilgrimage. And this is simply another opportunity to live consciously with intuition, intention, and inner listening. So take a few breaths and then gently come back into the here and now and make a note. I hope you've all got a notebook and something to write with. What do I want? What am I looking for? What's my intention for tonight? People come for this hour into soul infusions for many reasons. You want to feel more connected to your own journey, to feel recharged, to listen to your soul, to reinforce the parts of you that know it's time to shift up, to just be, to relax and hold a space for whatever change needs to happen. Whatever is going on for you, one of the basic tenets is clarify what you really want and get enthused about it. And know that you're offering a time release prayer. You're not just what drew you here tonight and what you're looking for in your spiritual life or in your life, whatever issues you have at the moment. This is a time release prayer. Let go of the when and the how and just enjoy the road trip. Trust me, it's a road trip. You might as well enjoy it. Immerse yourself in your own transformational process and how you talk to yourself. So let's see, is there anything? So I think we can go, I think we go on, do we not, Kathy, to the first meditation? Yes, at this point. Sorry if I talk too much. So, as I mentioned earlier, there are 3 sections, and coming up, we're going to do our first meditation. And this is taken from my book, Soul Infusion. And this is one of the meditations called Illuminate Your Way. And I'm going to read this invocation. I've got it in the book and it's easy online to see. I'm going to read it as a guided entrance meditation. So I invite you to listen with the ears of your heart. And just, so let's do that together. So turn within again and acknowledge your connection to your inner light. And as your edges soften, merge with this light. Rest in this light. And trust this light. And allow the space within and around you to become very clear. And feel everyone on the call and watching the replay doing the same, moving into a new groove. And the space within and around them becoming very clear and bright and still, allowing everything to be as it is. In your mind's eye, travel to your inner sanctuary. This is a place inside you or on the earth where your souls speak, your heaven touches earth, where you feel at ease and at peace. And imagine yourself, might be in nature, might be in your imagination, it doesn't matter, but just feel yourself in this sacred space, receiving what it has to offer. And feel your you-ness, feel the flow. And rest in the felt sense of your aliveness. It's almost like your arms are up, you know, and rest. Raise your consciousness to the next level, to the mezzanine level, to the upper room, where you can hear what is being said. I'll read the text slowly. Breathe it through you. Breathe, inhale it, inhabit it. Ask to hear these words in a new way, and listen for the words or the phrase that stands out and catches your attention. What are the words that resonate with you? Illuminating your way. Life force, the power of spirit to manifest, is placing us all on the spot. It is the same one, the focal point of emergence into the new. We have pushed open the gateway. Now we find ourselves living in an unknown reality, the one certainty being that there's no going back. We are here now. Everything is just the same and totally different. We are standing on terra firma, but the ground feels unfamiliar, shifting. The good old ways and comfortable routine days are over, replaced by a sense of divine humor that challenges us to be inventive, open, and honest, replaced by a high adventure, a lifetime of high adventure, whose outcome depends on the complete acceptance of our shared divinity and upon our willingness to aspire to and achieve the highest. The comfortable old days are over, and the only way on is through. Know that only the lantern of your inner spirit can guide your way on. Let it shine. Let it show you your way. If you ask sincerely now, you will be shown. If you ask sincerely, you will be shown. What touches you? What stands out? Which word or phrase catches your attention? How does it touch your life? What do you feel your soul wants you to remember? What it wants you to know right now? And it's a two-way street. What's your soul asking of you? Spirit, your relationship to spirit is a win-win. What does spirit need? It needs you. What does your soul need? Let's just take a couple of minutes to free write. Listen to signals from inside and just write. Just take a couple of minutes. In the meditation, I said we are standing on terra firma, but the ground feels unfamiliar, like it's rolling, shifting under our feet. It's like a continual earthquake, a continual shift of all our norms, our assumptions, all the ways we counted on certain things, everything we thought was stable, who we thought we were, is up for grabs. As the earth purges, we need to let go of our illusions, our defenses, our misperceptions, and use our attention wisely, not indulging in dark images and separative, fearful thoughts. We can toggle between these two worlds. And choose the world that your soul is advising you to live in. So what we're going to do now is, as you catch up, we're going to go into a silent meditation for just 5 minutes, so that whatever insights you're receiving from the meditation, the invocation, you can bring it into form. You need to translate soul speak into personal language, your native language. This will be your takeaway. You're learning how to translate from soul speak to whatever language you speak. And it may not speak in English or French or German or whatever it is. It may talk in symbols or metaphors, but it has to come down. We need to carry this into action. Let's take just 5 minutes. And gently, when you feel ready, bring your attention back into your body, into this room. Make a note of any, or drawing of any thoughts or images or feelings you want to capture, any gifts from the silence. Sorry, Kathy, just want you to know I've lost my Zoom connection. So I'm just winging it. We'll go, so I can't see, I hope I'm not going too quickly, but what we're going to do now is next meditation, which is the activation, the grounding, the next steps of illuminating your way. You have a sense of that. Now we're going to bring it into form. So again, as if you could close your eyes and just drop into that space inside, illuminating your way, activation. Remember that your partnership with spirit is a win-win arrangement. However dark your outlook or surroundings appear to be, trust the lantern of your inner spirit to illuminate your way. Reinforce your desire to keep moving and guide you on your path. Let your soul light shine. Let it show you your way. If you ask sincerely, you will be shown. So ask. So ask. Where do you need the light to shine today? What is it you want to be shown? Where do you need the light to shine? What steps are you going to take to let your spiritual nature in and show you? Either inner steps. What steps? Show me the steps I can take to deepen my soul resonance. Shine on what's working for me. Guide me. Do you want to shine the light on yourself, on your relationship? Anchoring is really important. Mental insights alone are not transformative. So bringing the soul to life, we observe, we witness, we listen, we empty, we fill, we outflow, we inflow, and we decide what we're going to do about it. So tonight in the meditation, we ask for inspiration, for information, and this is followed by an embodiment cycle, a matching period of application. This is very important. This is why in the Soul Infusion course, we're going to be doing, we have home groups. Ta-da! If we spend 8 weeks learning about something, receiving information, then we need just as much time to embody it, to bring it into practice. Your job is to engage your passion. So remember, realization minus change means staying stuck. Realization plus action equals transformation. So, choice, it's your choice, your commitment, your breakthrough. So, create a simple next step to integrate this evening. Remember, it's not about how long you meditate, how well you meditate, so you can get a breath awareness medal. It's not about being a brilliant meditator. It's about the quality of your life when you're not sitting and listening, when you're not meditation. It's very simple. If what you think, say, or do is not loving, it's not of the sacred. It's a really easy test, but really hard to live it. This is why we have this: show me the steps I can take. Show me how I'm doing so that I can live with greater ease and with greater pleasure. So we're going to move on to the closing attunement and blessing. That's the third meditation, is our blessing. So once again, if you could tap inside and connect. Closing your eyes may help you do this. Connect with all you've received from the experience here. Most gratitude for connections you've made inside. Just appreciating all you've been shown. And allow your intention for today and all you've received to continue to infuse into deeper parts of you. When you remember this call, come back to your own heart, to the connection with all of us here. And those watching the replay later who are also passengers on this soul infusion cruise. It's a welcoming energy. It's a living, flowing circuit. It's a rushing waterfall of blessing. You don't have to do anything except release your energy field to be cleared, cleansed, refilled, and blessed, and reinforce your unique aliveness. Angels of authenticity and light want to be primary players in your team, your spiritual team. They want to saturate you with their powerful light inside and out. Breathe in and out, authenticity and light. Strengthening the web of transformation, connecting up and down all the dualities of our world. Let's feel blessed by the world soul and grateful for this work of soul infusions through which we are weaving vision and healing and transformation of our authentic selves into the world. We are the ones who are reflecting our soul's light, illuminating your way, blessing. May the transformative power of our souls illuminate our many ways, that we may each see the truth and trust it enough to act from it consistently. Let the lantern of each spirit here shine forth. Let us see this tremendous downpouring of infinite love streaming outwards. Feel it flowing through us, embracing the hearts of all, heralding new life, new ways, new days, uplifting all into the light of new possibilities. Thank you, everyone, for listening to the whispers of your soul. May all our pathways be illuminated. And I'm going to pass. That completes our meditation hour, but we also would like to tell you about, this is a taste of Soul Infusion's the next level, the next adventure. And Kathy's going to talk a bit about this, and I'll chip in at the end. So welcome to leave, if that's fine. But otherwise, Kathy, over to you.
Well, thank you, Joy. And thank you, everyone, for bringing your uniqueness, your soul's light into this room. Because even when we don't speak, we sense each other, and there's that lovely connection. We build that beautiful field of togetherness as we meditate together. So thank you for bringing that. And if you would like to join the next adventure, then I'll just share a little bit more about it. For those of you who are already part of this, you may see yourself in a few moments. So 8 weeks of meditation and mentoring with Joy. And this is really an opportunity for you to steep in this energy of meditation and application so that you can really embody all the wisdom that you're hearing and really hear those whispers from soul to apply to your life. Later, I am going to share with you a little video, a 5-minute video, but I thought I'd give you a little taster of a few quotes from some of the members of the last Soul Infusions program, with apologies for the terrible screenshots. Joy makes ancient wisdom so understandable, so down to earth, so usable. Better than years of therapy, it just bubbles up. Rather than using our heads to analyze what we need to work on in our lives and in our souls, Soul Infusions offers us an opportunity just to allow the soul to bubble up and very gently to be worked on. And it's an opportunity to really just steep in wisdom and have a level of being for the future. I love that phrase. So this is the goal. Our hope for this program is that it will deepen your soul resonance and illuminate new pathways that really nourish who you are. And we're going to begin next week. We're going to be building a strong spiritual core over the coming 8 weeks. And it's all going to be live on Zoom for 2 hours every other week. So 2 hours next week, where Joy will guide us through meditations and reflections. And then the following week, it'll be just 1 hour. And this will be an opportunity for us all to come together and add our voices. The first part is this wisdom to live from the vibrancy of your soul. And I noticed a comment on the Course Hub earlier where someone was sharing that they were living from the vibrancy of their soul. And that's what this is about. Joy will host 12 sessions. So there'll be the 4 sessions that are 2 hours long, and then possibly 8 home groups. So we'll have home groups on a Monday at this time, but for those who are in a different time zone and may want to come at a different time, we've got a morning one that's in the UK morning time, which will be good for those who are east of us. So those were home groups. You can come to either or both, and there are opportunities to really integrate and just share in a loving space what you've been gaining and what your soul is speaking and how you're applying that to your life. And these loving connections that we make with one another are really a fabulous part of the program. You'll also be in trios, little groups of 3, where you can just check in with each other as often as you wish and just share what's going on in your lives and find a place of real deep acceptance and love. There's also the Course Hub, where the replays go, where all the resources go, where you can chat in between sessions. You have 24/7 access to that Course Hub, and you get email support from Joy and from me as well during the 8 weeks. So this is our invitation to come, to give yourself this breathing room, to be deeply nourished, to listen deeply, to let your soul bring to light how you can spark your creative passion, move gracefully with the flow of life. So there is a link which you can book your next adventure, but I thought I would leave you with the words of those who took the last program, because it's really quite fun.
I was pretty overwhelmed by the state of the world, and I felt like this was an opportunity to connect with people who see the bigger picture and are able to get a little deeper. And really, I felt very isolated, and I was hoping to meet people, have the connections that were deeper. And I found that.
The Soul Infusion Monday evenings give me this emotional support with a very, very kind and non-judging energy that I absolutely need to grow.
Almost felt we were at the same table, even though like the people in my small group were in Istanbul and in the Netherlands, and I'm in Michigan in the United States, and the connection feels and is very real.
I am becoming aware of presence in my everyday life now. Every day I think presence. Every day I try not to lose the track of love and presence, and to keep it in my mind and in my heart.
It allows me to find parts of myself that have been lost and restore them into better places and to feel whole again. It's a place of comfort, it's a place of joy, and it's also a place of connection, and that's what I wanted, and that's what I've got.
What I didn't expect is how I loved the home group. It was so warming and so, well, like home.
I also love very much the home groups because I connect with people, I share with them, and we have a lot of it's a nice sharing space, a very nice sharing space, very generous, very kind, and very loving.
I just can't believe my good fortune to be able to be with like-minded souls. It's just so wonderful to meet people in person finally.
That's such a dear place, and it's so good to be with each other and share whatever is there.
It's not always easy to be able to just share without having any projection or judgments, and that for me is the essential part for me to grow.
And it's given me an acceptance of myself that I did not have before.
Soul Infusions was better than years of therapy for me, because in therapy, oftentimes you have to analytically access things you want to work on, but with Joy and you, Kathy, it just bubbles out like what is supposed to be worked on. She gives you the prompts, and then you very gently, it feels gently, move into this very graceful expression of part of you that wants to be expressed.
What I find important that is it's led by 2 people, or for me they are really representatives of that. It's maybe a next level Vindhorn or something. So don't be too modest about it. It's very deep, and yeah, you're both loving and care, and yeah, you do that, and yeah, I think that's the most important.
Just Joy's presence is something else.
She just came into my life in the breakout rooms and she said, "Hey, I have this course." And I said yes, because I need it. Thank you to Kathy, thank you to Joy, and thank you to all my friends. I am blessed.
I think it's just magnificent to receive the teachings from Joy. I feel so fortunate to be in her presence, and she makes ancient wisdom so understandable, so down to earth, so usable for us.
Yeah, there is a lot of wisdom in it. It sounds simple, but it isn't simple. You know, it's really a level of being for the future.
To me, it felt like a practical magic. I'm grateful. Thank you so much.
So thank you, everyone. Thank you for those kind words. Listening to that again was very moving for me, perhaps for Joy too. I'm going to invite Joy to join us. We're really excited about this opportunity just to be with you again and to bring a new set of themes and meditations into the Zoom room to reflect on and to change our lives, to bring more of our soul's light into the world. Joy.
I just want to say there are a lot of vibrant tips that we can offer through this program. If you have any questions, Kathy and I will try and answer them, or put in the chat anything you got from this evening or what you would like to see. I'm not sure what else to say, Kathy. The course is happening in spring and summer. It's 8 weeks. Time to be bold, to be decisive in the spring, in your presence. Your co-travelers will know what it's like to see eye to eye, human to human. It also will be happening in the summer. It's June and July. So we'll just gently fan the divine spark. And the people in your little trio and in our group together, here is someone I can trust. So we have 2 months of shaping and deepening active and positive pathways of peace and grace. Intentional piecing, active loving. That's what these 2 months are about. And, you know, it's coming from the Findhorn Eco Village, which is a wonderful place to do this soul infusions. So this is a way to come and join us in Soul Infusion. It's a way for all of us to hold strong and steady as you are transforming, because you're going through shifts as you up level. And the rolling richness of your experience, of your soul, your own soul, day to day, this can help you as we establish a healing field that moves all of us into a new groove. So it's combining excitement, flow, expression, and meaning for all of us. I also want to say we want to reach as many souls as we can. So we don't want finances to stand in the way. We have some generous scholarships available. So don't let that be in the way of joining us.
Oh, lovely. Maybe we could finish with the Illuminate Your Way for those who are still here.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Hope to see some of you next Monday. Life force, the power of spirit to manifest, is placing us all on the spot. It is the same one, the focal point of emergence into the new. We have pushed open the gateway. Now we find ourselves living in an unknown reality, the one certainty being that there is no going back. We are here now. Everything is just the same and totally different. We are standing on terra firma, but the ground feels unfamiliar, shifting. The good old ways and comfortable routine days are over, and the only way on is through. Know that only the lantern of your inner spirit can guide your way on. Let it shine. Let it show you your way. Let it show you your way. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.